Hello. Get ready for celebrate Martin Luther King's birthday. Hi, this is Brittany Neal for Black Kingdom Mill. Let's get this story about the lifetime story of a lifetime lecture bring on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. So let's go to press taste slideshow for beginning. It's about story. Amazing preacher is talented. Amazing, grateful. Okay, this is this is a story of a lifetime. Next story, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. owned by Black Kingdom Million. It's a publishing for Martin Luther King during African American civil rights across the nation. Here's is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. It's in the United States in the holiday during Monday, June. Honoring the achievement of Martin Luther King Jr., a bishop measure who assisted the use of non-violation made to end reality and sanitation. He's sanitation. He's the first national promising during the Boy Scout by African American in Montgomery, Alabama, sent in 1955. He's a founder of Southern Christian Leadership Conference in 1957, and he landed on 1963 on March on Washington. Almost immediately after the King's death, there was a coronation holiday in honor. Beginning in 1970, several states and cities made of his birthday, January 15th, a holiday. Although the legislature holiday, his constitution in early 1968. On the granted and political ground, there was a sufficient ostentation to block on prison. In 1983, legislature making a third Monday in January. Federal holiday founding was passed, and the first authority nationwide was in 1986. The day in inauguration with marching parade of civil rights, speaking by a civil rights and political leader. Here's a touch vision by Pershing and Daryl Point and were dedicated for the resolution during African American stand up freedom. And here's the video of over 50 years. It was the 1968. Reverend Martin Luther King Jr.
just picture for over a year as president of the Southern Christian Mission Conference and been planning attempted expansion of civil rights and economic and human rights for Americans in Memphis. That struggle was being planned to march with 1,300 most black sanitation workers had gone on strike in February in recognition of James Checkoff an increase to their $1.65 to $2.10 an hour. Working conditions walkout precipitated by the death of two workers who had been crushed to death inside their own garbage truck. When King took the pulpit of the Bishop Charles Mason Temple on April 3rd, he sought to rally he warned against the violence that had marred previous regions, violence overshadowed justice and holiness. He encouraged the vision of the promise and of peace that vision brought. This was not the first time death, but less than 24 hours later, 6 p.m., shot dead on the balcony of the Rain Hotel. Memphis night had Doug Stone filed research confirmation. Nobel laureate Martin Luther King Jr., father of nonviolence in the American Civil Rights Movement, was killed by an assassin's bullet Thursday night. King, 39, was hit in the neck by a bullet as he stood on the balcony of the hotel. He died less than an hour later in St. Joseph's Hospital. Reverend Jesse Jackson said he and others at the party getting ready to go to dinner when the shooting occurred. King was on the second floor balcony of the motel, just bent over, standing up, shot that right. Jackson said, the only sound uttered after that was the In Atlanta, Coretta Scott King learned of her husband's death and she waited for his flight to Memphis. She went to seclusion to see family friends. Among them was a Catherine Johnson, a native of Columbus, Georgia. Johnson had been covering the King family since their return from Montgomery to Atlanta in 1960. King took up a post of assistant pastor at his father's Eastern Baptist Church. The only female reporter in the Atlanta bureau, Johnson provided feature stories on his King statewide. And while King himself was still relatively unknown in his hometown, Johnson began marching alongside for his activities. She put her down for herself. Her first interview, she was also the first president of her special 2007. That was with the day, and when we headed for a movie, and listened to the news, because everything was so hot, they listened to the news where we were going, and we heard that King was shot. Well, we were just stunned, and he turned around the car and went to the King house, and it was pouring down rain on the night he was shot. And I went out in the rain, went on the porch, and there were a couple of reporters, including a New York Times guy that I knew, the police officer, and he said, no one is allowed inside. No reporters. So the door opened and let somebody out. And Coretta was at the end of the hall. And she was recovering from major surgery there. And she was had on the long pink robe and they like that. And she said, she spotted me. She said, let Catherine in. So he didn't obviously let me in. I was the only one that got in. And she said she was going to go and then she was going to lie down. Johnson was the only reporter with Coretta Scott King from the assassination of her husband to on April 9th at 10:30. 3 hours service at the Baptist Church. By family, friends, colleagues, King. Following the mass, Johnson hopped on first get a better dig
session for 100,000 of gas. If then it charts.
When I grew up, as I said, we had a nurse who we loved dearly, and we had a young man who played with his two children, who were like twin sons when they were growing up. But I did not know any other blacks except the servants. And Dr. King really was so brilliant. My sense of justice and humanity was really aroused. It was aroused by covering the movement.
The assassination of Martin sparked a great wave of social unrest.
Child.
Demonstration. No break.
It happened. Tore whole place.
Democratic primary. From campaign route,
Wow, it's hard to believe. John McCain won the federal to work Intelligent Democrat during Martin Luther
We can move in that direction as a country, in greater polarization, black amongst blacks, white amongst whites, filled with hatred toward one another. Or we can make an effort, as Martin Luther King, understand, comprehend, place that violence, that state of bloodshed, spread across our land, and to understand action.
So Martin Luther King, John Kennedy, what happened to Martin Luther King Jr.? Someone threatened to murder of Martin Luther King over these past long time years. They are overbushed humans. Definitely human. Sometimes the depth going on. What happened here? For people, black people upset, angry, so lost sanity on Martin Luther King's death. For doing the tens of murder, spend all money for his family funeral. His funeral on Velvet, okay? Now move forward. He is the great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. National Day, sir, is the defending mostly each year in America across the country make commit more and equal and take action to correct beloved community of the Dr. King dream, right? Dr. King dream. While the Dr. King believed Dr. King believed in beloved community was possible, he acknowledged the fighting for systematic change, but his simple call to action. NK Day is a only federal holiday is the federal holiday designed a national day service to encourage all America to volunteer to important their committee. During the last quarter committee, the NLK Day service have been ground and increase more America embrace the idea a citizenship involves taking to action for for activated role in a pool of employee committee. Here's the field. Here's another field.
Second son Dexter testified his father's death was a tragedy. Still shocking the street with him. Janesville Frank confessed to the crime, although he can't
Jennifer
possession date
Ray
would
arrested for
occur
murder.
in 1990
Jane A. Ray was murdered. Jane A. for attempted murder with coordination. Arrested
National Prison. It's one thing for youngest son wanted to see eyes the person and asked one question for his were frailty night red. It was that liberty. They concrete without rain snow. And the fact that the court consistently raised the trial never happened. In 1969, when testing of the case, but they began to rain. They tried unsuspecting that crime. Last 50, the King family testified against it to help bring and someone is now considering. What the doctor have said, not another transplant, but it has only gone to the list. And Minnesota, King family, that continues to heighten the King family concern. Ray may have himself with version of the truth in court. And he said it was a success. He said it was beauty. King family hopes to bring some hope that for him, it's
has been accused of. That nobody did not. Why do you so much that was never my family? So it was trouble. That were that matters. He spent from the beginning. That's what I have to get why. But spend that's a trouble. Behind the scenes. But it's really trouble. Nothing else to do. The fun. And now, days later, he can't put in his fence to try and get trial. So, still with being, I feel very, because me, my family, reaches closer to this family, your mother's friend got kicked out at the meeting. I'm sure you talked to her after. What was her say? She felt there was bitter for breakfast. So I think spirit would speak me, my family, it's not there much, but physically, but spirit is much different. Don't have that now. So
King's 1997 meeting with a man in prison for killing his father was breakthrough in James Earl Ray's long fight to be heard. But many saw it as a bizarre, disturbing footnote to a great tragedy. 1 week after the meeting, on the eve of the 29th anniversary of the assassination, today's Matt Lauer spoke with Pulitzer Prize-winning King biographer David Garrett.
You said that the scene of James Earl Ray and Dexter King shaking hands was both sad and surreal. Why?
Yes, ma'am. I think it's very sad. It makes me think children are so unaware of history that they do not in not take that history stuff. They great expectation of it. And that's how assassination is very correct.
Dexter King and his family members are not the only people who've been asking questions for the last 29 years. If there are some doubts, why is it betrayal to Dr. King's legacy to meet James Earl Ray face to face and at least try and get some answers to those questions?
Unfortunately, that is hard to deny, explain that perhaps American people deny that contact. Unfortunately, people just don't have a good enough recollection of how many times, how thoroughly this has been investigated. Mr. Ray testified on live national television in 1978, and I think it's fair to say he made a laughing stock of himself.
Mr. Garrett,
Mr. Ray would tell the truth in each other.
all right, hang on for 1 second because joining us now is Dexter King. Dexter, good morning to you. Good morning. Mr. Garrett seems to think that you and your family members are being duped by James Earl Ray and his attorneys. What's your reaction?
I'm very disturbed by his comments that anyone that's standing the victim of slaves love to I guess I'm not surprised because Mr. Gallup is doing his job. Frankly, he is made for the fourth.
This history well about I real questions should be pursued, and the king should be putting Mr. Ray Martin coverage and who funded Mr. Ray, Martin King Jr. That should be our
Dexter?
I think what's really important here is that Mr. Gallup has built a platform for supporting my father's legacy. If it were not for my family, Gallup would not have gained access to my father's papers and many other things that have given him a platform to speak out. And to now come back and say that we're misinformed is totally false.
what people need to know is that Mr. Ray, like other segregations, did a tremendous amount of harm to the black people struggle. And for Mr. Kinsey,
Dexter, I met Mr. Ray. He is not a segregationist. I met segregationist. This man was not born in the South as the media portrayed at the time. The fact of the matter is he was born at his family. They're not people who strike racist. The fact of the matter is this man was set up. And we need to deal with it so that we can, and the American public deserves the right to know, certain the family of victims deserves the right to know what happened to their mother. We need to stop this time in this country.
Dexter?
Face this injustice.
The Reverend Jesse Jackson agrees somewhat with Mr. Garrett in saying that James Earl Ray does not deserve a trial until he begins to tell the truth. Among other things, saying that Raoul never existed. Would you at least agree with that he does need to tell a little bit more of the truth before a trial is warranted?
Well, first of all, as I said, there's so many people who are talking about this case as if they're informed. They are informed. They do not have the up-to-date latest information.
and with that other great tragedy in the 60s, the assassination of John F. Kennedy, the death of Martin Luther King is For some, there will always be a search for the latest information, the clues to a conspiracy, the evidence of some rationale to an otherwise senseless tragedy. Did James Earl Ray kill Martin Luther King? 30 years after the assassination, the third official investigation into the killing found that Ray did commit the murder and that he acted alone. What matters most, of course, is that King is gone. That's time and again for now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jane Cole, and we're history.
Well, Jane Earl said the rest came. Jane Earl one threat to kill Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. In downtown Atlanta, Georgia. He was shot after opposing freedom fighting against black people, African American, called Black Lives Matter. So he was delivered in 17 million speech later knows that I had a dream. In the speech, the most famous confessed with his depart for his prepare the next responsibility as the opponent of Maganna Jackson, who shot behind him and said, "Tell him about a dream. I had a dream that me came to be regarded as the one of the finest speaking the history of America Austin. The Martin Luther King speaking, helping put on civil rights at top of education reform in the United States and fidelity at the president of the Civil Rights Act in 1964. The organization, the original typewriter copy and speaking included King handwriting notes on it. He was discovered in 1984 in the hand of George Reveling, the first African American basketball coach of the University of Iowa. In 1963, Reveling, then 26 years old, he was standing up Parliament in the meeting after organization and pausing, asking King if he had a copy of speech, and he got it. Celebrating Martin Luther King Day during American Bible Century, thank God for the life, the work of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who designed his life pursuing the Bible, a vision of justice and equality Black America. While it's born more than half century since the King helped him sign the civil rights sign the civil rights movements were the constrictions that inspired him for tearing on the mind of Scott Hart, Eric Martin Line Austin, and suffering person. Martin Luther King Jr. Day gave a unique opportunity to overpass and suffering person. Martin Luther King Day gave unique to consider how we can live construction violation, construction violation of love, just freedom, unity, and all communicate. Today, we invite you to reflect three construction periods of the heart from King's best known work. He was found the false coronation crushing. His precinct request of rebellion equity. While the deeper love of the church, the king could not remain silent in the face of injustice. He reminded a Christian brother of embarrassing suffering and discrimination endured by Black America. His expression deep disappointment in the community of millions of white Congregational Church members. He had challenged the reader to remember. He challenged the reader, remember America, promise of freedom and equality for every person, and most importantly, he echoed the Bible message, true freedom through Christ. Like the word of the person, the Bible, and King, felt conspired to carry out gospel free. Berlin, Alabama, dozen of the city across America. His word echoed the word of Isaiah, and remember our calling spread the Bible. Truth, translated by message, truth, and justice. Here's what we're in Isaiah 61, 1-3 say, the supplication Lord hath filled me spirit, and hath chosen me and sent me to a good news and poor, to healing the broken heart, to the poor, to heal broken heart, to announce the release, casting of freedom those of prison. He was sent me and sent me a friend came that is truth and come, where the Lord will save the people and defeat their enemy. He has sent me to comfort, to mourn, to give those who mourn in the sun. George and Gladson, song of praise and song, praise the Lord and free us all. Pray for instead the sorrow. The king will find a speech delivered the day before his ascension in 1968. He posted an audience to Methan King, disciple, and audience Methan King, decided just how the prayer just mourned the civil rights have come. While they are still working to do, he rejoices at what God was doing in the heart of people around the world. And the end of the speech, King Berlin presented documentary where God showed most of the land, although Moses would not enter the land himself after the seed God promised unfold before their eyes. Like the Moses king felt like he caught on losing and promising. The failure was this division. Injustice and suffering were in Black America will finally be equal. He finally hope the Bible were vision, justice, unity, unity and trust in God to remember faithful. While the world is still falling apart today, we can find in some hope. King did not God promise to us. In the Bible, we see how the God feeling He promised to Alabama with a culture layer and outside founding, speaking promise and drew out his word. God posed that he faithful promise keeper give us unshakable hope for the future. In Demosthenes 34:1, he said, Moses went 1, then 4-5 said, Moses went up the plain. Demosthenes 34:1 and 4-5. It said, Moses went up to a prominent and went up to plain of Moab, the mountain Nebo, the top of mountain east of Jericho, and the Lord showed them he were land. Then the Lord said to Moses, this is the land I promised Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I will give the descendants. I have let you to see it, but will not let go there. So Moses, the Lord, saving, died at their own land of Moses, as the Lord said the word. Last not least, in the one the king the best speak, he spoke the dream for America, filled up with presentation and peace. He broke the prison Isaiah, rich promise of the solicitation word land. These the word of kingdom and the hope and kingdom and the hope and the constant he need to faithful work toward the Bible vision of unity among all people. Today, King the world continue to bless and we pray our nation and the God to serve America heart with message his word. With the King we took for the day God glory revealed. He's probably feeling. Last not least, Isaiah 40:4-5 says, fill every valley, level every mountain. The hill will be plain, and rough country will be made smooth. The glory of the Lord shall be revealed. All the people will see. The Lord himself has promised this. Here's the last bill before get ready to start Martin Luther King.
America celebrates Martin Luther King Day. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was an important person in the American civil rights movement. He believed in nonviolence. Dr. King was born on the 15th of January 1929 in Atlanta, Georgia, and became a Baptist minister. At that time, there was segregation in southern states of America. Black people could not use certain types of public transport and go to the same schools and churches as white people. Dr. King didn't agree with this, and he protested in public. The police arrested him several times. On one occasion, John F. Kennedy asked the police to free Dr. King. In many southern towns and cities, black people sat in the back of the bus and white people at the front. In 1955, in Montgomery, Alabama, one lady, Rosa Parks, refused to give her seat to a white person. The police came and arrested her. Dr. King then organized a boycott of the Montgomery bus system. No black person used a bus in Montgomery for 382 days. In the end, the Supreme Court decided to stop segregation on public transport. After this victory, Dr. King was famous. After this, there were many other victories. He campaigned against segregation and inequality in other cities in the South. In 1963, in Birmingham, Alabama, he organized another peaceful protest. He invited children and young adults to march with him. The police commissioner, Eugene Bolton Cotton, ordered his policemen to attack them with dogs and water cannons. Televisions and newspapers all over the world showed these pictures of police brutality. In August 1963, Dr. King helped to organize the Civil Rights March on Washington, D.C. On that day, he gave his most famous speech. Everybody now knows the phrase, I have a dream. These are some lines from that speech. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. In Washington, D.C., more than 200,000 people listened to this speech. In 1964, America passed the Civil Rights Act. This changed the lives of African Americans forever. In this year, Dr. King won the Nobel Peace Prize. Every year, Americans remember Dr. King's work by celebrating this national holiday. All the schools close for the day. People try to remember what Dr. King believed in. They try to help someone on this day. It is not a day for rest, but a day to think about how we can help people around us.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, 3-type video. Martin Luther King Day gave a unique opportunity concerning how we can live our Constitution, foundation of love, justice, freedom, unity, and their own. Today, we invite you to the Advancing 3 Constitution person at the heart of the King, the best known work. Well, old Jordan said, celebrate by Martin Luther King Jr. Day and he God feel day. Well, see you have a blessed Martin Luther King Day. This song say, he feel a good day for America. This is our Psalm 103 and 5. God bless you.